The Carolina Panthers are finally eliminated from the playoff race.
Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! What up, LCameraTV? Make sure you like, subscribe, and share for cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to hit the bell notification, man. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I upload randomly, so I don't want you guys to miss out. So definitely hit the bell notification, man. When you see it squiggling lines, you know you have been notified. And guys, we got a lot to talk about today. The Carolina Panthers are officially eliminated from the playoff race. So we got to talk about that. A former defensive coordinator of ours might lose his head coaching job. There's a rumor going around about that, so we can definitely talk about that. And what I think the Panthers should do for the rest of the season now that we have no choice to the playoffs. We got to do certain things, man. So we got a lot to talk about today, guys. So let's get started. So the Carolina Panthers just lost to the Atlanta Falcons. And that loss officially kicks us out of the playoff race. We are eliminated. There's no way for us to get in the playoffs again or anymore, whatever. And I remember last time, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, before the Saints game, I said the Panthers are basically eliminated. And everybody got on my comment section and was like, "Oh, you tripping? I thought you watched football, this and that, third, blah, blah, blah," right? And I said the reason why I said that was because it was a very hard road. We had to play the Saints twice and the Falcons once. In those 3 divisional games, plus, Saints are a really good team, and Falcons are a pretty good team. They just have injuries too, just like we do. So, okay. So we lost the Saints game and we lost the Falcons game, which I expected. So, again, we're out of the playoff race. So for everybody who came for me in my comment section, I'm expecting an apology because obviously I was right. Y'all was mad, you know what I'm saying? I understand. Look, I'm a Panthers fan too. I love my Panthers. I want them to win, but I had to be realistic. There was no way we won't be the Saints and the Falcons and the Saints again. That just didn't seem realistic to me, so I was like, they're out of it. But people were coming from me, man. So definitely Taylor Henicke did his thing. He tried, you know what I'm saying? He threw 2 picks, 1 touchdown. He tried. He did what he could, you know what I'm saying? Christian McCaffrey balled out, you know what I'm saying, set records, which is a very good thing. He did his thing. Like Christian, I expect Christian to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's probably one of the best. He's the best offensive weapon that Cam Newton has. So I expect Christian to do that. Whatever. He had 100 rushing yards. He had like 77 receiving yards. You know what I'm saying? He broke Matt Forte's record for most receptions by a running back. So I expect that for Christian. Whatever. But for the most part, we got beat kind of handily. We lost by 2 touchdowns, 24-10. So the Carolina Panthers are, like I said, eliminated. And now it's time to look towards free agency and the draft, man. So now speaking of off-season additions, there's a rumor going around that head coach Steve Wilks, obviously he used to be our defensive coordinator, who's the head coach for the Arizona Cardinals. There's a rumor going around that they're going to fire him. And even though it's his first year as a head coach, I was surprised. I don't know if they're going to do it or not. Like I said, it's a rumor. But if they do, I'll be really surprised because you tend to give a head coach more than 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Especially like with a new young quarterback and a lot of things in flux for Steve Wilks. If he gets fired, I kind of feel like he get a bad rap. But their loss will be our gain because obviously we know that Eric Washington has not been doing a good job as defensive coordinator. He's been doing so bad that Ron Rivera took over play calling and fired like 2 guys, which is the D-line coach and the cornerback coach. And ever since that happened, the defense played way better. Obviously, they played the Saints really hard, kept the Saints to 12 points. Falcons scored 24, but overall the defense was playing really good. And plus they had people, sit out like Shaq Thompson went on IR, K1 Short, was inactive today. So I kind of expect that, but this is a good opportunity. Now, mind you, I don't know if Steve Wilks would want to be a defensive coordinator again, but I think he might have to, especially if he loses a head coaching job. I don't see people just like lining up to hire him, so he could come back and be our defensive coordinator again. Play well for us, coach well for us again, and get another head coaching job if he gets fired. Now, mind you, I feel like it's messed up if he gets fired because, like I said, he definitely needs more of an opportunity because he only had, 1 year and he has a rookie quarterback and all this other stuff in flux. But if they fire him, man, come our way, man. Join Ron Rivera, look good again. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, that's par for the course. Look what Hugh Jackson did. Hugh Jackson went back with Marvin Lewis as the offensive coordinator. Now, mind you, he got fired from the Browns. He went back to Marvin Lewis, became the offensive coordinator again, and he's doing this thing. Now, mind you, they didn't play great, but he had a position with a coach that he was with beforehand. Same thing with Steve Wilks. He can go back with a coach that he was with beforehand. You know, show that he's still dominant. He can still coach defenses. He can still do his thing. And then probably, get another head coaching job somewhere else. That's me personally. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to wish anybody misfortune. I don't want to wish anybody lose their job. But I wouldn't be mad if, he lost his job and he came back to us, because we need a defensive coordinator. And I want to see who we're going to get. Maybe we can get, one of Ryan brothers or somebody, But I like, Steve Wilks. He did a really good job, and I wouldn't be mad if we got him. So hopefully and not hopefully he does keep his job. But if he doesn't, come our way, man. We'll show you the appreciation you deserve. So definitely look towards the Panthers if Steve Wilks gets canned. Now, being that this is the last game in Bank of America Stadium for the Panthers players, this year, certain veterans were saying goodbye, obviously, because they're retiring, like Ryan Khalil. Now, Ryan Khalil was saying goodbye to the fans. Obviously, it wasn't much fans there because a lot of them left after they seen us playing so badly. But he was saying goodbye to the fans. He's going to retire. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. And I love Ryan, man. But, he's the biggest con artist that I've ever seen in my life. He got us to sign this Matt Khalil guy that was not worth the money. And now he's out the door. So he did his job. He got his brother the job, and now he's out of there. That's messed up. But, obviously, Ryan was a great player for us. He did his thing. And it's sad because a lot of veteran players are going to be leaving. A lot of them are going to be leaving. I don't know about Thomas Davis. He might be leaving. Greg Olsen, I ain't going to lie, I think he might be retiring too because of his foot situation. Ryan Khalil already said that. Mike Adams might be leaving. So it's like a few guys, that might be out of there, And it's going to be the team's going to be in a big flux. So this is, definitely an opportunity to rebuild, quickly, because obviously Cam Newton's still, in the prime of his career. We got Christian McCaffrey, we got a lot of good offensive pieces, whatever. So we don't have to go through a full rebuild, but we do have to fine tune some some positions on the defense, on the offensive line, all that stuff, and maybe getting another receiver. So it's definitely time to start looking towards that end. I don't know, man. It's kind of up in the air. We still got one game left, but it's against the Saints. Even though I think the Saints clinched the division already, they did clinch the division. They might still be vying for playoff position. Who knows? So depending on the situation, they might sit their players. They might not. Who knows? But either way, I don't see us winning that game either. So this is kind of how the season ends. It sucks, man. I was definitely we was riding high for a while, 6-2, and then we ran off 7 losses straight, which is crazy to me. You asked me that in the beginning of the season, I would have said you're crazy, but we are where we are. So it's hopefully Cam Newton comes back next season, focused and rejuvenated. Hopefully we can get Steve Wilks back in the fold so he can actually coach the defense well, and hopefully we can get some retool the offense and the defense really quickly. There's some definitely free agents out there that we need to be looking at. Some good safeties, some good pass rushers. So we definitely gotta maybe even look at some old linemen, because we are for that void that Ryan Khalil's gonna leave. I mean, yeah, we have Tyler Larson, but we'll see how that whole thing pans out if they want to stick with him or not. But it's time to transition from season mode to kind of off season mode. But it sucks, man. I did not expect our season to end this way. But we are where we are. We're all still Panthers fans. We still love our team, but it's kind of bittersweet in that end. And then you guys see a lot of veteran players leave without actually winning anything, which I was kind of hoping didn't happen, but it happens. So shout out to Ryan Khalil, shout out to Thomas Davis and Greg Olsen and all the veteran players that might be leaving. Your service is amazing, but I know you gotta move on and do your thing. So it sucks, man. It's kind of sad that these guys didn't get to win a championship ring. Hopefully, I was really hoping that they could get a ring before they retired, but it just happens that way sometimes. So we'll see. But Panthers, it's not over. Obviously, the season's over, but now we gotta switch over to off-season mode, man, and see where we're gonna attack, man. What do we need? Obviously, I think we need some old linemen, some edge rushers, some safeties, and it wouldn't hurt to get another receiver. So I don't know how they're gonna do it. There's definitely some safeties out there in free agency, Landon Collins, Earl Thomas. They probably can get some pass rushers. I don't know if the Cowboys are gonna re-sign DeMarcus Lawrence. We'll see. So we definitely have some options, and with these guys leaving, we'll have a lot more cap space. So We'll see how that whole thing plays out, and if David Tipper keeps Marty Herney another year, because it sounds like Ron Rivera will be coming back for 2019. That's basically one of the reports from Ian Rappaport. He said that Ron Rivera is coming back for 2019. So they said the coach is, but we don't know about the GM. So we'll see how that whole thing plays out. So, well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, don't forget to get in the comment section, man. How you feel about, the Panthers being eliminated? Do you want Steve Wilks back as defensive coordinator? How do you feel about Ron Rivera, getting the nod for 2019? Who do you think we should attack in the draft, in the offseason? Let me know all that stuff in the comment section, man. Definitely, get in the comment section so we get this dialogue started. Check out the LCameraTV apparel, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of cool stuff. The link is in the description below. Check out the Patreon page. That link is also in the description below. You know what I'm saying? Share for our Panther family, friends, you might Panther related, or football related. You already know what it is. Like I said, I am going to be doing more NFL broader topics because obviously Panthers are definitely eliminated now, so we're going to have something else to talk about. So definitely be on the lookout for that, and I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.